Bravo. My name is Elana Auerbach, and first I'd like to say Shechianu, which is a Hebrew blessing, like many traditions have blessings for everything the Hebrew Jewish tradition does. It's the first time that you do something in a year, and so the blessing is that we've been sustained to this moment to be meeting hybrid and in person. So thank you for all those people who are here in person. 1 minute. Moving so much to the consent, there's so much to say, and so it feels undemocratic to me. So yes, of course we want $5 million to house the people in People's Park who want to move there. And that should not be contingent upon building on People's Park. Those are two separate issues. So let's just, yes, thank you, state, $5 million, we'll take that. We have there's a half a dozen men outside right here, 100 feet away, who are sleeping on the street. So take the money and we'll take 13 off consent, unless we're just going to take the money and then building on People's Park is a separate topic. I also want to say something about the surveillance tech report, item 32, because this is my moment. The ALPRs cost the city $52,000. And guess what? Those are the automatic license plate readers. Those are in the transportation division. So that's even though the parking enforcement is in the police. So it feels like hidden funds. I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Negeene Mosaed, and I'm from District 5. The site of People's Park represents some of the most powerful history of Berkeley. Ronald Reagan declared war on the youth of California from this site. State troopers came to fight the people in the thousands with all forms of ammunition. Blood was shed on this site, people injured, and lives lost at People's Park. Due to eminent domain, land was essentially stolen from the people at this site. And finally, the land was liberated and the UC and the government of California was defeated. The UC restored this park back to its people 2 times, once in the 60s and once in the 90s. People who don't know the weight and the gravity of their history, who fail to understand the essence of People's Parks and its connections to this community, do not deserve to serve it. If our council members fail us now and do not immediately take steps to safeguard this land for the people, of the people, and by the people, they risk severing their ties to the community. Please stop the UC from building on this site. There are many, many other sites that they can use.
Thank you very much. We'll go to our next speaker.
My name is Paul Lee. I'm a visiting scholar in UC's Department of African American Studies, and I was raised in South and West Berkeley. As an African American Berkeleyan, I feel a personal connection to and investment in the fate of People's Park because of its all but forgotten origins. The People's Park that we're discussing tonight is actually its second location. The same radical students who fought to create a liberated space off Telegraph between Hayes and Dwight Way first did so at the original Savo Island, directly opposite the original Berkeley Bowl when it was still a bowling alley. Older Berkeleyans will recall that Savo Island began as a Black World War II era housing project. The students used an open lot to create a recreational space for Black Berkeleyans who had precious few such spaces at that time. I have rare historical photographs of the first People's Park, where Cal students erected a rudimentary playground, including a swing set. The photos showed delighted Black children playing on it. When the second location was liberated, the students brought with it the same socially responsible intention to create a freed space for those who've been denied, excluded, marginalized, and forgotten. It's fitting then that the park's present population faithfully represents that intention, and that's why it should be protected, supported, and enhanced so it can continue to serve its original and noble purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.